We know that Abu Bakr was with the Prophet ﷺ when he left the cave of Thawr, and he joined him till they reached the city of Quba or Medina. What about Umar ibn al-Khattab? Was he with the Prophet ﷺ when the Prophet migrated? How did he migrate? There are two reports, two versions concerning the migration of Umar ibn al-Khattab from Mecca to Medina. One version is mentioned in the book Tarikh Dimashq by Ibn Asakir. Also, Sir al-Halabiyya mentions this. Now, interestingly, this report is attributed to Imam Ali alayhi salam. Supposedly, Imam Amir al-Mu'mineen stated how Umar ibn al-Khattab made the migration from Mecca to Medina. So according to this report, Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam states, he says, I do not know any of the muhajireen, those migrants, who migrated publicly in the presence of the pagans, except for one. Meaning all those who migrated secretly. Even the Prophet ﷺ, secretly he left his house at night when they had gathered to assassinate him. And all other migrants, they secretly left Mecca because Meccans banned them from migrating. They did not want them to migrate to Medina. So Imam Ali alayhi salam in this hadith supposedly said, every muhajir migrated secretly except one. And that is Umar ibn al-Khattab. And then the account goes to give us a vivid picture of what happened. So Umar, he grabs his sword, according to this report, and his arrows and his other weapons, and he goes to Masjid al-Haram. He does tawaf and the salah of the tawaf. Then he threatens the pagans. He tells them, if you want your mothers to grieve over you, then come and stop me from the migration. Of course, being so courageous, they feared him, and he just left. In visible daylight, he left and he started his migration. So this is one account that we have. Do we accept this account? Aside from the issues that we find in the chain of narration, let's put that on the side. We find this problematic for a number of reasons. Number one, we don't see a precedent from Umar ibn al-Khattab in which he displayed such courage in Mecca. In fact, you remember when we talked about how he became Muslim, what did Bukhari state? This is to refresh our memory from last year. Those who attended this class last year, Bukhari told us that when Umar ibn al-Khattab became Muslim and the pagans found out and they wanted to threaten him, what did he do? Bukhari states this, right? Not Kafi, Bukhari. What did he do after he became Muslim and they found out? He got scared and, exactly, he went into hiding. He went into his own house hiding. Until Al-As ibn Wa'il, he came and took him in his protection. Then he came out. Bukhari says this. So when we look at those few years in Mecca, we don't see any incident of Umar ibn al-Khattab going publicly and threatening them like that. That in itself makes us doubt such reports. That's number one. Number two, look at his track record in the battles if you want to know about his courage. Show me one person he killed in the battlefield. In fact, he would flee from the battlefield. In Uhud and in other battles, he fled the battlefield. So this makes it very difficult for us to believe such a report about his migration. That's number two. Number three, as we shall see in the event of Hudaibiya, when the Prophet ﷺ wanted to make that treaty with the pagans, who stood in his face from the Muslims and tried to stop him? Umar ibn al-Khattab. He tried to stop the Prophet. Then, this is what we see. The Prophet gives him the letter to take to Mecca so they could start on this treaty. The Prophet actually wanted to send Umar ibn al-Khattab to Mecca to deliver the letter. Did he accept? He did not accept. What was his excuse? Exactly. He says, Ya Rasulullah, even my ahl, from Bani Adi, they're not going to support me. I don't have support there, so I'd rather not take the letter. Where's that courage? Rasulullah is giving you a task. Take the letter to Mecca. Why don't you take it? So when you look at all these other incidents in his life, it makes such reports very dubious. Number 4, Bukhari narrates, and this is something that all Muslims agree, that the most courageous person was the Prophet ﷺ. Why does the Prophet have to secretly leave Mecca and start his migration, whereas Umar ibn al-Khattab does so publicly? Is he now more courageous than the Prophet? What's going on over here? Is courageous than the Prophet himself? The Prophet leaves discreetly, secretly, but Umar has to leave publicly. So due to these points, we find these reports problematic. Yes?
Did Imam Ali leave Mecca in broad daylight with the 3 Khilafah?
Yes. The Imam alayhi salam, his migration was not fully public and it was not fully private. They knew the Imam was now going to join the Prophet. So the Imam alayhi salam, the moment that he left at night when people were not watching. But then along the way, we see them chasing Imam Ali alayhi salam and they wanted to fight him. And that's where we find the courage of Imam Ali. In fact, these words attributed to Umar are the words of Amir al-Mu'mineen. He told them, if you want your mothers to grieve, then come near me and the Fawatim. You'll see what I'm going to do to you. So the Imam alayhi salam did not fully leave publicly. Yes, they knew that he was staying for a number of days and he was leaving. But the moment of his departure was private.
So is this one of those hadiths where they just switch the names?
So that happens with a lot of the virtues of Imam Ali alayhi salam. They just switch the names, exactly. Those lines attributed to him were said by Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam on his way when he was migrating. When they chased him, those 8 men, when they chased him, that's what he said to them. Very unfortunate. So this is one version. The correct version is one that states that Umar ibn al-Khattab, he made an agreement with Ayyash ibn Abi Rabi' al-Makhzumi, and he told him, let's meet at a certain point. He tells him exactly where. It was a neighborhood in Mecca. He tells him, let's meet there early morning when no one is watching, and let's leave. So Umar ibn al-Khattab left just like the other Muhajirin. He left privately, discreetly, at night towards early dawn. That's when they left. So Umar migrated after the Prophet had already migrated. The Prophet had reached Quba. So Umar ibn al-Khattab joins the Prophet later in his migration.